Good morning from Islands of Adventure. Today is the very last day for annual pass holders preview for the VelociCoaster, and we have our QR code and we are going to be writing it this morning. We're super excited. I'm also very nervous, but we're gonna have a great day and we're gonna bring you along with us. So don't forget to subscribe with bell notifications for more upcoming videos. It makes me so nervous, but excited at the same time. We came over here by Blutos Barge to get some really good views of the coaster. Seen this sign for Jurassic Park before. It may have been here. I just don't remember it. So we are in Moonland. We found another sign just like it. Jurassic Park this way. I was talking to a team member over by Blutos Barge, and she had said that she had already ridden the VelociCoaster, and she suggested the very back. She said it was the best seat was in the back of the VelociCoaster. All of the others, people saying like from social media, I have heard that the front is the best. So I think regardless of where you're gonna sit, it's gonna be great. Ooh, getting excited. Super excited. Our time is in 1 hour to ride the VelociCoaster. We are in the Discovery Center right now. And I wasn't sure they were going to let us go downstairs because I thought it was only for the annual pass holders that we're going to ride. But we're right here beside the T-Rex. And this other dinosaur. Now, not everything is opened up downstairs. It's basically just a store for right now. You can't do any of the interactive things that they had open before. Over here they have the larger lockers that you do have to pay for to use to ride the VelociCoaster if your things don't fit in the smaller ones inside the queue. But over here is the Discovering Dinosaurs. This is where in these rock formations you would hold on to these and see the fossils that are in the rocks. And then over here they have some more interactive DNA sequencing things, but they're all turned off right now. Over here, this is the area where they have those dinosaur eggs right now, and then they would hatch and the little animatronic dinosaur. And this is where my son was able to name a baby dinosaur, named it Mario, where they said he could come back for years and years and check on his dinosaur, and they would get like updates on him and how he's doing. So they aren't doing that right now. On the other side of the area where you had the eggs hatch from the dinosaurs hatched from the eggs, it says "You Bet Jurassic." There's some tables set up here. There's a rope, so you cannot go past this area, but this would be another interactive area where you would have to push those buttons, and there's something on the screen. 3 people can play a game together hitting those buttons. Over here, Dinosaur. This is the area where you would get in the back of the dinosaurs and you would look like through these binoculars, and it would be like you're seeing through the eyes of that dinosaur. So they have 3 dinosaurs here. 1, 2, and number 3 dinosaurs. Haley and Todd has always wondered what dinosaurs sounded like, what they heard, how they saw things. And by doing this, you can kind of see how they would see things. So his head is kind of low to the ground right now. He would see things way up high, obviously. And kids love doing this. There's also tables over here. Again, these are roped off. You cannot go back there. We came through the restaurant at the upstairs from the dinosaur store, and Burger Digs, I believe it's called. Correct me in the comments below if I am wrong. But you come out here on the balcony for the restaurant, and you can oversee the annual pass holders getting in line to ride the VelociCoaster. You can see the roller coaster going right now. Oh my goodness. Over top of the lagoon over there. Dr. Doom in the distance, and Hulk, and Dr. Seuss Land. There's the Heartline roll over the top of the water there. Hulk going. There is 2 tester seats. There is one over here to the side, and there is also another one inside the queue. So you can test the seats if you are nervous about the fitting of these seats. You can go try these seats out, and there will be a green light if it's good to go, red if it needs to go down more. Oh, down here you have the queue to get your pictures as you come out of the exit right here. We're back behind Mythos. We love this restaurant. The theming is just impeccable. Love it. I hear it. I was just talking to another team member over here behind Mythos about the VelociCoaster, and he said that his favorite is, he's ridden it both, in the front and in the back. He said the back is more thrilling because it kind of just throws you up over that top hat, but if you're riding it for the very first time, he recommends the front row. And he also said that the part that goes over the water, you do that little, what I thought was called a heartline roll. He called it a Mythosaurus roll. And I said, what does that mean? And he told me that the Mythosaurus is the water dinosaur. So that's what they are calling that little heartline roll there, the Mythosaurus roll, after the water dinosaur. I didn't know that. Welcome to Jurassic Park. We made it in. We showed them our email and our QR code. The bridge over here is still closed. Hi! Oh my gosh! Thank you. Oh my gosh, it goes so close over here. This is amazing. This feels really good in here. Alright, it is 11:25 and we just walked into the queue. So we'll see how long it takes for us to go through the line and get on the coaster. Physical distancing marks on the ground here. We are in an extended queue over here to the side, just winding our way back and forth. The coaster went right above us. Oh wow, this line is very long, much longer than I thought, because now we're completely outside. Wow. From all the previous videos that I have seen from other people who've already ridden the VelociCoaster, since it first opened for pass holders on Sunday with those who have reservations, and today is the last day of pass holder preview. Today is Wednesday, May 5th. I haven't seen anybody show these extended lines out here. Like, we're basically touch point back here at the entrance where we first walked in. We're winding our way. Oh, we get to go to the overlook. This is neat. This is so neat. Oh, I wish it would go by. Here it comes. Oh my gosh, oh, and there's the Heartline roll, or the Mesosaurus roll, as that team member had told me earlier today. That was really neat, because I haven't seen anybody else come out here and be able to go through the extended queue. I mean, it is right there, y'all, so close. And then they have up this wall, like, just in case. But, oh my goodness. Get some really good views right here of the Mesosaurus roll. Ah, here we go. Oh my goodness. This is the part that goes right over the water. There they are. It's 11:45 and we just now made it through the outside queue and into the kind of semi-indoor outdoor part of the queue where they have the fans, so that's nice. The outside area is not covered and it does not have any fans, so fair warning for that. If you ever have to do the extended queue for the VelociCoaster, it will be hot. But the line seems to be moving. Like I said, we did get in line at 11:25. It is now 11:45 and we just now got into this first area.
Not only are they fast, their bite is equivalent to a large American alligator. Yikes! That means we can't retrieve any lost items from the paddock once they're gone. I'm here to help keep you and your belongings safe during your Raptor run today.
There's the top hat, right there in the middle.
In addition to the important safety guidelines of the back of our cars, we have also implemented attraction-specific
is almost a circle. You just kind of loop up and down. I'm sorry it's dark, but we just missed that area where you would see the roller coaster zoom by,
Folks,
and then the Raptors
please
chasing
fill in
it.
all available
The line's
space,
moving,
keeping
so
up with
we had
the
to keep
party
going.
in front of you. For your safety, please stay
And we're
off
on the other side,
railings
and
and
you can't
curbs,
even see the
especially as
little
you
bus
enter
over
the
there
stable.
for the little memorabilia from Jurassic Park. Alright guys, we're getting on. Hey everybody, we just got off of the VelociCoaster. It is 12:08 now. We got in the queue at 11:25 and we're walking right beside the VelociCoaster right now and the river adventure. We're going to try to find a less crowded little space so we can tell you our thoughts about this new roller coaster.
Hi everybody, it's been a little bit of time past. I wanted to talk about the VelociCoaster because we still have not said our thoughts about our first ride on that new attraction. And it was phenomenal. I was very scared getting on the ride. The queue did take us a while to go through. We did have to go through the exit queue outside. And then when we got inside, the queue is amazing. Went up to the free lockers, we put our stuff inside, and basically you're there. You're right there in front of the roller coaster to get on. And there was a line, separate line for all the people that wanted to get in the first row. We did not stand in that line, so we got row number 3. So we were still closer to the front of the ride. Nadia's coming up here beside me. We did go ahead and pick up the kids from school. Nadia, you want to say hi?
Hi.
So, when you're on the ride, like I was so nervous because I don't like the feeling of going straight down. My stomach doing that little flip-flop butterflies. Oh, I hate that. I hate that feeling. But this ride, the VelociCoaster, it didn't give me that feeling either. I never felt my stomach doing cartwheels. It was very, very smooth. So when we got in the seats for the ride where you put it over your body, it is a lap bar, but it goes around you, and I felt secure the whole entire time. And so they put it around you, and I was pushing it down as far as I could on my lap. And then a team member came by and they asked me, do you want me to push down on it harder? Yes, yes I do. So they pushed it down as far as they could for me. So I would feel more secure myself. And then we just kind of take off and go to the next little area where the sun was shining pretty bright. We got on it, right at noon when we were able to get on. But on the sides, you could see Raptors right there beside you and like on the video screens. But there was one on this side and the other side of us, and they were like running right past us, and we were in the middle. And then we just you could feel it kind of gear up, and then when it launched us forward for the first launch, in and out of the rocks, and you could see raptors everywhere. And then we got to the second launch. The second launch, I feel like, was a lot stronger, a lot faster than the first launch. And the second launch is the one that takes you over the top hat. And so I was scaring myself because that was the part that I was the most afraid about. So I got in there, and for that second launch, and you feel it, guys. You feel that G-force so strong, and it just goes, and then it takes you just right up and over. It was so seamless. Couldn't even tell that you were way up there. And I didn't, since I was scared about that part the most, I didn't really look around me very much to see all of the different raptors and rocks and things that we're going in and out of. But I did notice going across the bridge and things like that. I had my hands up for the first half of the ride. And then once we got to the barrel roll, the heartline roll, or the water dinosaur, that roll above the water there, I saw it coming, and I lifted my hands up in the air, and as we did the roll, and I kind of wish I did not do that because my butt did leave the seat then. There was only 2 times during the roller coaster ride that I remember that feeling of the weightlessness, and that was one of them. And so as soon as we rolled that over, it was over in a second. You're going so fast. But the whole entire ride was amazing, and I cannot wait to get to ride that again. It was awesome. So that's my little take on the roller coaster. We had a really good day at Islands of Adventure today, riding the new VelociCoaster for the Passholder preview. It was the very last day for Passholder preview. And now it's your family time.
Bye.